That was fun.
What league was you in?
My Pittsburgh league. I got a I got a rookie superstar quarterback,
Mm.
but he ain't on lock yet. Named his ass Blake Roethlisberger.
Blake and Blen. You should have called him Blen Roth, BLEN, Blen
Blake Roth.
Roethlisberger. Oh God, I'm screaming. Oh shit, we
Slow as
right
I don't
back
know what,
at it.
but you're a pocket quarterback, so I'm kind of that's why I'm getting used to this pocket quarterback shit.
I remember you said that. I got a pocket passer right now.
Yeah. Hey, they both of my teams, RDL and RGO, both 85 overall. So
Mm.
learning how to play with,
What's their speeds?
this nigga slow.
Slow, slow,
Like
huh?
82. Yeah, both like 82,
That's not really that slow though.
79. They ain't 88, 89, 92. This nigga threw 178 yards. Hey,
As we about to close week one in the regular season,
Marlon,
RDL5 season one. This is episode 6, draft recap grade. We had a long real talk earlier today where we did all the teams and we gave out grades. I'm still trying to figure out how I got a fucking B. Harold Burgers just texted me and said he will be upsetting a lot of motorcycles. I don't know. The fuck? This nigga just texted me and said, I just want to know what he meant by it. I want to know what he meant by that. He said, I will be upsetting a lot of motorcycles. With the What you mean? You couldn't make this shit up, bro. Can't make it up. He shot. All right. Keep your trade talking off air. We need you focused right now. We ready to turn you around. Your team is about to turn around all the way up. All the way up. So how y'all doing? We here. You know, I start with the league news. Nothing else, nothing less, nothing less important. We had some games played. 45-17, the Giants with that explosive draft class he had and off season he had with that defense is still young. After playing my first game today, I felt as though the start over is really good. You got to recondition your mind back to knowing that you're playing. Like today, I saw Lamar look like old Lamar, where he's errant. He'll throw a lot of errant passes. His accuracy not where I thought it would be at this point. Um, I saw you see the holes on the field, man. I struggled in spots. I saw some good things. Shit. I even saw even me playing against my opponent. His guys made some big plays at times too. Like so, you can see the beginning to start off to just getting back. But what I'm starting to see when you look at the scores, you're starting to see teams are who they are, people are who they are, players are who they are. It's that simple. If you're good, you're good, no matter what the situation is. Whether you're playing with 99s running around or you're playing with just starting players right now. So at the end of the day, who are you? At the end of the day, who are you? Simple as that. Um, and that's the question for everybody. They need to ask themselves, who am I? When I'm playing this game, who am I? What is my identity? Um, how do I be successful at this game? Is it just playing the game makes me successful, or is it taking care of my team outside of playing the games make me successful? So we looking at the draft recap and what we saw. We saw some good teams drafting. We saw some good teams. You couldn't go wrong in this draft at the end of the day. You could not go wrong. It came down what like I said, I saw guys picking needs a lot this draft. It's the first time I saw a draft all the way through where guys just picking needs and really putting their teams together. We finally got it to where we wanted our leagues to be at, which is GMing, man, management, team management, and understanding is more important to do all the outside things in a franchise than it is just to pick up the sticks and play. If you want to be the guy that pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it, then be that guy. But if you want to be a guy that be playing for championships, you take care of your team and you spend time with your team. You know what I'm saying? So again, 45, here we go. Let's talk about the news. 45-17 Cowboys. Cooper was responsible for a lot of points, and the Cowboys win. The receiver had a nose for the end zone as the Cowboys downed the Giants. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but we're going to get back to it. Follow the leader, 52-21. I mean, bunch of rookies running around. Does what he does always. We saw Herbert throw 4 touchdown passes, and we saw the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, catch 3 touchdown passes. So looks like they have a connection going on over there. Looking at our playback, bro, how you were wrong on a lot of stuff. So now you tell him, okay. So I'm talking, Harold Burgers is messaging me. Didn't watch your broadcast. You are an distraction. What are you talking about? Bro, everybody watched my broadcast, including you. You was playing, you was on that motherfucker. I don't know what you talking about. Anyway, I ain't got time for no goddamn Harold Burgers right now. Alright, so in the end zone, you saw, I heard this guy made a really big play breaking 2 sacks, Trevor Lawrence, on a big time play. So you see it, Jacobs was unstoppable. Jacobs is on his way out of the building. He topped the Broncos. I don't know what happened in this game, but the running back did rush for 3 touchdowns. To the house. Tannehill's big throw leads the Titans to a win over the Rams, 21-17. They balled out. They was rocking. Big time playing. Cook's a star in Texas, win 62-34. This game was close late. It was only 24-31 or some shit like that. And I'm assuming some pick sixes had to happen to turn this game around and make it look ugly like that. The 49ers gave his running back the most carries in the entire week of 1. He had the most carries and rushed for 4 rushing touchdowns. And you're getting exactly that when you play the 49ers. All run. 34-24 with a 10-point win over the Lions. And the Lions is in a complete rebuilding mode, and they took a 10-point loss. Justin Fields had 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. You can see he's going to get activated real soon. You can see it. You can see it coming. Devontae Adams was the star in the Packers, win 45-26. Adam tormented the Steelers defense, running free in the secondary and coming away with a huge receiver total. Picked off. It looked like the Bills' problem all game long against the Colts' pass defense, which finished with 3 interceptions. You can't have that strong arm quarterback out there donating all day long. You're not going to win ball games. Don't look like the Bills is going to be successful until they understand how to run the ball and slow that offense down where you're not turning the ball over all game long. While I'm on this broadcast, Harold Burgers is film studying our game, I guess, because he is distracting the shit out of me. I don't care, buddy. You lost. I know you ain't going off of our game talking about other players you play going to be in trouble. You're going to upset a lot of people. You lost 56-10, dog. The Ravens receiver compiled 134 yards. Ravens got the job done, and they went over the Patriots. That's a 4-14. Oh, alright. For what? You ain't going to throw the ball to him. Slipped away, 48-3. Antonio Gibson fumbled 3 times. Bottom line, I heard the Washington football team running backs had 6 fumbles yesterday in this game. So that's that. So, alright, while we waiting on the game, we got the Panthers playing the Seahawks in the last game of the night. Let's get back to what we was talking about. I left off with the Washington football team's roster when it came down to looking at the rest of these teams right now. So now here we go. We are on the Saints right now. All right, so the Saints, with their old quarterback either retiring or going somewhere else, Kellen Mond comes in. I like this. I like this situation right here. Kellen Mond could be the guy. Taysom Hill, me personally, I'm playing him at some type of different position. You leave him at quarterback. I wish they allowed you to play him at quarterback, and then can't you play him still somewhere else, like at receiver and shit? They allow you to do that in the
Yeah,
game. Yeah, I would start
think
working him in
so.
some. All right, so Cam Akers is showing off over here right away at 100 yards in his first game, and he caught the ball well out the backfield. So I like Cam Akers over here. Raheem Boyd, great backup to have. I see how he get these guys activated. And then he picked up Kalen Ballage too on free agency, which is solid. At wide receiver, Deontay Harris, the 5'6" punt returner, kick returner, superstar. You go get Jamison Crowder out of free agency, superstar. Sammy Watkins is a solid receiver to catch the football for you. Traquan Smith still has some development to do, but he's an 81 overall. These guys are going to be with these 81 overalls. And these guys are projects, but they all can play right now. They can beat the press. They can get off, catch the ball in the open field. They can make tough catches. I like it now because while you got that, you let the beast T.J. Vasher develop into what he was going to develop into. I wanted this guy in the worst way. I got reneged. You reniggered on me and shit. And he's so far from what I'm hearing, T.J. Vasher ain't going anywhere. He don't want to make the same mistake he made before, and he's going to develop this guy. And when he develops, Lord protect whoever got a covering.
Oh God.
Kendall Gibson is the second fastest tight end in the draft. He got him. My player, this kid played for Canada High. He's a dog flat out. So you got your stud ass tight end. I like it. Donovan Smith, 76. He only 28. I mean, I like him here for now. I think you could address the left tackle position for sure. At left guard, Andreas Pete, 81 overall, solid. At center, you move Eric McCoy there, keep him there, 89 overall. You do got a rookie. So in my opinion, if I'm you, I'm moving Eric McCoy or actually the rookie. One of these guys are going to go to a different position. So like I will look at this again, and maybe at 6'7", 316 pounds, you move Andreas Pete with that 66 speed, move him to the left tackle, right? And here's why. Jimmy Morrissey at guard right now has 75 speed, 77, 76 acceleration, but he got 80 change of direction. He's a more athletic guard for you to have. So I would move him to guard because you got a dog center already in Eric McCoy. So I'll move Morrissey to left guard and Pete to left tackle. And then when you do that, this line is off the hook. And then we got a really good offensive line, as you can see. This could be up there in the top tier of linemen right now. Now your run game opens up. The protection for your rookie quarterback opens up. And you can do some things on offense now. Now you got a little bit more time to allow Vasher to get off the jam and go up top on somebody.
Gotcha.
That's what help look like. All right, so Cameron Jordan is a dog over here. Me personally, I like both the DNs right now that's on this roster. I do think he can address that situation over here. He did go get him a Cameron Sample, nice strong size, 6'3", 280. But this guy's fast enough to play DN for you at this point. The problem is I don't trust the rest of these guys at D tackle, so you got to leave him there for right now. Me personally, Davenport, let me see. Could you get away with this, Jordan? I believe Cam Jordan where he is. Davenport fine there too right now. We need help at the D line. Definitely you need to attack the D line somewhere. Whether you do it in a draft, like again, it's a marathon, not a race. So you don't have to go get it right now. But if it's something out there that's cheap that can really play for you, that can improve your D line, you go get it. If not, it is what it is. But I like what you're going at the linebacker spot. So right now, your first two linebackers, you're my player plus Zach Bond is dogs. Me personally, Zach Bond could get moved to the middle linebacker at this point and play with Demario Davis at middle linebacker. And now you got two stud middle linebackers, and you snatched Yannick Njoku out of free agency, which was great. Now, instead of having him at right outside linebacker, you change him into a DN, and
Yeah,
now
that's what I
you
was
can.
thinking about doing.
That's smart. So now what you could do is you could move. You could move. Here you go. Cameron Jordan can get moved to the D tackle now.
Gotcha.
And you got Yannick, you got young Yannick, and you got young Davenport on the outside. Now you got speed rushers out there with two dogs in the middle at D tackle, so you can play sample and you start Cameron at the number one. So now you got a pretty solid D line. Let's keep it moving. So again, Jalen Powers is going to play outside linebacker. He can do it all, pass rush, and he can play outside and make tackles on you, and he got good hit power. I like that. Demario Davis is a veteran, along with Bond in the middle. And then you come back out here and you keep Quan Alexander out here and you just let him be who he is out here. And now you got veteran presence at your linebacker position. We got to get younger there. So if there's some guys out there that you can get cheap, I don't know if it's still any rookies in free agency. Everybody done cleaned that shit up. But if it's somebody out here you can get cheap, or you can get them in and mold them a little bit. But I wouldn't really worry about it right now because I like your starters. Your starters is good enough to keep you in ball games. We need help here severely. At the cornerback position, you need mad help. I gave you that help earlier, but you weighed your options, and weighing your options, I think you was right. I think you was right with not trading me Vasher for a superstar rookie corner. I think it was right. You keep him, so now you got to get a corner in here in a worse way. Because what happens is you are solid at safety.
Yep.
Completely solid at safety. Right? You actually too deep at safety in both positions. But this cornerback position needs some help. Like, you really need another dog over here to go along with Marshawn Lattimore. Now, if I look at your draft picks and I see you still got all your picks and you got multiple thirds in this draft, you should I would try to pair this up with a next year's pick too, like in 2023. So you pair one of these thirds up with a 2023 pick and go get your corner. You need a corner right now. There's no way you're gonna get through the season with three corners. You got to get one right now. Now the safety position is really tough. He can sub linebacker those safeties and the diamond nickel packages as well. So he's solid there. So like I said, everybody got holes right now. I didn't think he did a bad job putting his team together. He won in free agency a little bit. So we still need work over here. I like what you did though, but I'll give you a CC plus right now. I think you still got work to do to get this team to be where you needed to be at, especially playing in the division you're in with the players you're playing against. We just saw the Bucks play today, and their team just better than everybody else's right now. So it's going to be hard to play those type of teams right now. So I like it. I do think you're going to improve it. It's about to get better. We ain't done fixing shit over here, and it's going to get better. So that's the Saints, and that's how their offseason went. Now let's look at this. I can't talk about the Seahawks. I'm going to go through their roster, but I'm not going to talk about him because he didn't draft. But I will walk through some of it. So I seen Rose. He drafted 88 speed, 92 acceleration from Kentucky. This receiver core is trifling. Metcalf, Claypool, and Sean Brown over here. He changed his first name from where I gave it to Sean. That's on him. As long as it's who he is, he's fine. I like the top three. These top three receivers is going. They all big. Look, 6'3", 229 running, 6'4", 238 running, 6'2", 220 running. So like these guys are all ready to go right now. He got three. I don't really see too many corners keeping these big boys. Let me see what their strength are. 79, 74, and 75. Yeah, I don't really see too many people jamming these guys up. It's going to be hard to deal with this wide receiver core, especially with Russell Wilson, who extend plays. Like, this is going to be hard to stop if he does the right shit with it. This receiving core is really, really good. Hunter Henry, you got Disley and Parkinson. Nothing special, but they all are good tight ends right now. Two of them in the 80s. They are solid to play. Now look at the line. Adrian Eli, rookie, comes in with 93 strength. Solid left tackle at left guard. You still got guys that already was there. 28-year-old Chase is here, 85 strength. Even his backup can be developed into something. At center, we cool, 77 and a 75. Overall at right guard, we can get some, 79 ain't bad. 24 years old. He can develop with that 90 strength. Larnell Coleman sitting here at 94 strength, 79 overall, 6'7", 300 pounds. Solid. So the line's going to have to develop, but they got a pretty good line. You can see the future of that line coming together. LJ Collier, I'm not comfortable there, or Darrell Teller. I don't like either one of these guys at DN. Peyton Turner, a rookie from Houston, is a pass rusher. You got Rashawn Weaver, another rookie. They ain't do bad there, so they can put one of those guys over to the other side. What we got on D tackle, Joe Chiron is really a D. See, this is where I'm confused at. I don't understand. I know he got 87 strength, but I don't understand why you want to put a little guy like this. He's really an outside linebacker. I don't see him playing D tackle, but let's see how he make it work. But Tyquan Graham was a dog, and this is a dog right here from Texas. So again, I don't understand why you needed to move him to, if anything, if you must be loaded at linebacker. But I know you're trying to trade the brothers, the Griffin brothers, so I'm not sure if you're, like, again, superstar D tackle already. So what's the point of putting Joe Tryon there? I don't get it. If anything, DN, that's where you weak at. You weak at DN. He could have been your left DN. You drafted him as a left DN. Why not keep him there? I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully he makes that move later on. He just locked him up too. He ain't going to unlock. At outside linebacker, you still got Jordy Brooks and Shaquem Griffin over here. So your speed at outside linebacker is solid. Middle linebacker Bobby Wagner. He traded for Devin Bush. Really too good. Really inside linebacker. That's crazy. They let him put that together. This team is pretty much loaded on defense. You got Desmond King. You got Trey Flowers. So you pick up any rookies. No rookies, but the three corners over here can work. They can run. They can play. So he got 4 top-tier corners over here. At safety, you could use some help. He did get the little midget, Darius Washington, but this guy's a dog, so I wouldn't be scared to play him and start him. Free safety, yeah, he can 87 speed, 90 XL. He can play with the big dogs. Marquise Blair. So let me see. Am I starting Quandre Diggs at strong and Washington at free, or are you playing Blair over here with that speed at strong? Either or, like the team. Not gonna give him a grade because he ain't draft. The computer did it for him. So the Steelers. Here we go. Kyle Trask. They got their franchise quarterback. They got Dwayne Haskins, who ain't gonna start for him ever. Ever. I say ever. I say ever. I like Kyle Trask. This was another one of those guys that could have been a day one guy for sure. I don't know if he got him in the first round. We're going to check on it and see. No, I got to look. Because if he didn't get him in the first round, this was a steal. Yep, third round. I was going to say if he didn't get him in the first or second. So you got your franchise quarterback in the third round. He's on a really, really low budget rookie contract, so he's cool for right now. You don't got paying for 4 seasons. I like it. At running back, Trey Sherman is in the building over here. I really love that at running back. And you still got Anthony McFarland, who's just scat back. But I love Trey Sherman as the number 1 running back over here right now. At wide receiver, Juju still here. He picked up Tyler Lockett. Deontay Johnson is a dog. I still like James Washington. He picks up Kadarius Toney. Now, does he get on the field with the guys in front of him? I think he does. He could play slot receiver for you. Special teams. I think you get more value out of Kadarius Toney moving him to running back. Just that simple. Because that's what he is. He's a running back. And I guarantee you that 77 jumps up to an 87 if you move him to running back. I would play him at running back. He's elusive. Let's look at him. Let's take a good dive into 89 speed, 94 acceleration. I'm cool with that. He's a receiver. We see all that, but let's look at what he got good. 90 ball vision, 84 carrying, 96 change of direction. You don't need him to run people over because he got 75 break tackle at this point, 65 stiff arms, 96 shoot. The moment he moved him to running back, he's an 87 overall. And there's no way he loses there. Now you got your dog running back, 2 dog running backs in that backfield. I would do it. That's just my opinion. All right, so I like what he got over here so far. Ebron's still here. He got pretty solid tight ends, but Ebron's the man. He's the alpha male out of all of them. All right, so Russell Okung, 32 years old. Jerry Jones, will never play. Kevin Dotson, that's 24 years old, 78 overall, 91 strength. Development project, Marquise Pouncey, 32 years old, 81. He's the anchor of the O-line so far. And David DeCastro is a superstar, 31 years old, 89. I don't see nobody young replacing none of these guys yet, and we're looking at 24 old. So he didn't address the line because he really didn't feel like he had to. This is an okay line right now. Like, I'm not going to even lie. He didn't need to address the line right now, so he's good. Stephon Toot here. Darryl Johnson will never play. Good out. He got a 1, and then Haywood is a good DN too, as well. Carlos Davis will never play. So he's strong at the start position. He did get Christian Baymore, solid pickup. I told y'all whoever got him was getting a steal. 96 strength, Isaiah Buggs, and then Miles Brown. So you do got, like I said, at his starting position, he's good, but backups, he need the help there. So that's not a super bad problem to have. T.J. Watt, as you know who he is. Everybody know who he is. So Brian Williams at middle linebacker, Vince Williams, and Gilbert the third. Now my problem is all these guys are good, solid middle linebackers. Who's going to start? And if you're weak at linebacker anywhere else, can one of those guys go outside? And they really can't. You could use T.J. Watt to put his hand in the dirt to get one of those DNs that's big like that to go play D tackle if you wanted to. But I like what I'm seeing right now. Linebacker core will get after it. They're not cover guys. These guys are attack the quarterback guys. All right, the cornerback position needs a lot of help actually. You got some good players though, but eventually at this point they solid. But they up there in age. Justin Lane sitting here. If you can get him developed right, he'll be a monster. You got Josh Jobe in the draft, so you did get a corner. You addressed that position. And then at safeties, we got Fitzpatrick, still a dog. And he picked up Jamal Adams. That's a win right there with Terrell Edmonds. Now, Terrell Edmonds is 217 pounds. That 91 speed, 92 stops him from playing linebacker, but you got to use him in the sub packages. I like this team. He picked his needs. He picked up what he definitely needed. He took care of the things he had to take care of. I like him as a C+, because I do think he could have filled some more holes. The Texans, Deshaun Watson and Kaepernick over here at running back. Let's see, did he get anybody? He didn't get another running back, but he's looking like Dontre Hillard can make it happen. He's weak at running back over here for sure. Now, how much will that hurt him? I don't know, but he's terrible at running back right now. At wide receiver, Brandon Cooks, he got busy with him. You can't get this guy no speed. Will Fuller takes the top off of anybody. Randall Cobb is an old veteran, but I don't think he plays. And then he goes and gets Marquise Godwin, so he's looking for speed. Damian Ratley is 6'2". He's a Madden football player. So is Isaiah Cutter. You get him developed, he's good. So I like the receiving core over here. Got some veterans to help raise these young pups over here. Solid at receiver, as you can see, you got 13 of them. Gerald Everett is going to be a monster for him. He already had a big day already. So I like that. The rest of these guys, to me, just waste some space unless they can block. Laramie Tunsil is already over there at 92. Max Sharper, 74. He only 25 though, so he can get developed. Nick Martin, 28 years old. To me, I think you need help there. Didn't address that part. Zach Fulton as well. You need help here at line. So your line is, to me, you got 2 solid linemen. After that, you got projects. Actually, 1 solid lineman and the rest of them projects. Yeah. So you need help on the line. Didn't address that at all. We're going to find out what you address. Because so far, I know they didn't have a first round pick, but I don't see no rookies right now at all. Left end, no. But he did get Jalen Phillips. This is a steal right here. And Xavier Thomas. So we good. He's good at DN at DN for sure. Both of these guys are dogs. So he's going eventually, when they unlock or they develop into players that can make those special plays for you, they are coming off the edge, and they're going to be monsters coming off the edge. At D tackle, he got Ambry Solomon. He tore this defense up. I love it. 95 strength right here. Aubrey Solomon is a sleeper. Pretty good. So another big time player right here from UCLA, 92 strength. So he addressed the D tackle situation. He understands how to move. Jonathan Greenyard, too slow for outside linebacker. McKinney and Cunningham in the middle. I like both of them there. And then you got Pete Warner, a dog, and then you can do something with Jacob Martin as well. But Pete Warner is a dog. So at linebacker, I think at the left outside linebacker, you kind of need help. But you kind of got it over here. Do you really got it over here? You can use Jacob Martin, but you need more. You need somebody else. But I'm not mad because you address that defensive line so you can get away with having holes right here. In the secondary, you got Bradley Roby at 29, 85 overall. The guy's still a dog. Garyon Conley, 26 years old, 81 overall. He's a dog. Keon Crossan is a speed demon. And then he picked up Tyreek Castro Fields as well, 92, 90 overall. So, and I like it. I like what his secondary look like right now. These guys got the speed. They can chase people around and they can play some of that man-to-man you're looking to do. At free safety, Justin Reed is always a monster. Jalen Ruffin got moved to the safety at 5'8", 165. That's just my player. I mean, I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I would have put him at strong safety before I put him at free, though. But float your boat. Lonnie Johnson Jr., one of the underrated players, in my opinion. I like him. So I like this team for what he had draft pick-wise. I thought he did good on the defensive line. I give him a B. Good job, Lil Ruffin. You pain in the ass, Lil Miller. And the Titans, here we go. The Titans lost a lot of players in off-season for not following the league rules or looking at the chat. And when you're not paying attention, you lose shit. So they really lost a lot of players. So let's see how they replaced it. Ryan Tannehill's on Superstar, so that means in the sim season he balled out. Derrick Henry's over here, best running back, best power back in the game. Let's see if he played him. Let's see if he got the ball. And what he did in week 1. 9 carries, 53 yards, 5.9, 1 touchdown. Give him 10 more carries, he'd have been a monster that day. Darrington Evans is a speedster. I like him over here. And he didn't address running back at all. He just got some guys to be over here to plug in. I don't know. I'm not looking at that as something serious. But A.J. Brown's a pretty solid player. He's a monster. Already a 92 overall. Then he picked up Terrence Marshall. This was a great pickup. Gives you a solid number 2 to go along with Carlos Passos, my player. So I like this over here. I don't have to look at none of the rest of these role players. Just the top 3. Brown, Marshall, Passos is going to be a really, 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 really bad threat. Especially when you get Derrick Henry gone and people got to play that box to better get him gone. It's nothing you going to better do to stop these 3 receivers, man. They are legit. Then he gets Trey McKitty, one of the top tight ends out of the draft. So far, I like what I see over here. Luke Farrell as well from Ohio State. 2 bookend tight ends. Both of them can catch the ball out the backfield, but Luke Farrell can block. So I like it. At left tackle, Teller Lewan, 87 overall. Left guard, Saffold, 83 overall. Now they older, but so what? Veteran presence is everything. Ben Jones, 80. So far, I'm liking the line. Nate Davis, 81 at 24. Young buck, he's balling. And then Dennis Kelly, 72 overall. We could get a right tackle in the building. But right now, this line is really legit all the way across. He 80s across the board except for that right tackle position. Jeffrey Simmons is at left end. We need help here. Larry Monchixion, they ain't going to get it done at all. Jarrell Casey's here. Sheldon Rankin's here. These guys could play for you right now. Derek Robinson, I don't like him at outside linebackers. We need help there. But all your middle linebackers should come. I guess some of them can go to the outside, but we loaded here. We got Riley Cole here, 6'3", 223. You got David Long Jr., play outside linebacker for you at any moment. Errol Thompson, another guy that you got out of free agency that can play over there. So I think he got 1, 2, 3, 4. And any of these 4 can play middle linebacker or outside linebacker. So there you go. Harold Landry could put his hand in the dirt and take care of that problem you got over there at left end because you got enough middle linebackers to better play outside linebacker for you. So I'm not going to say he needs to address the need. He has it. He just got to make it work. Adoree Jackson, solid. and then he picks up Asante Samuels Jr. You got yourself a shutdown corner to go along with Dory Jackson. They the same type corners as well. I like it. Malcolm Butler can mentor these guys as Michael Davis is developing himself over here at 6'2". Still got Christian Fulton that I think he can play. I like the cornerbacks over here. He's not hurting that cornerback at all. And then they got really two really good safeties on Kevin Bonyard. Over here, Amani Hooker is still developing into something. Sean Davis, that he got the short kid from Florida over here to play as well with a 30-year-old to mentor him. I like it. For him to lose the players he lost and come back and still put it together right now, I like him. I give him another B2 as well. Titans get a B in their draft grade. Good shit. Overall, good shit. Vikings, last team to look at, man. All right, so here we go. They're my player at quarterback, takes over for Kirk Cousins. You can sit Kirk Cousins' stupid ass down. Dalvin Cook is cool, and they got the Mario McCall to back him up. Simple as that. This guy can catch the ball out the backfield, and he can spell Dalvin Cook whenever he feel like it. When Dalvin's tired over there, so I like that. It ain't bad. Justin Jefferson, you still got Adam Thielen on a double me. He's the X factor. And you got Devin Duvernay and Miles Boykins in the trade last year with the Ravens. So you kind of got some good receivers that you can develop still. They're young, and they're still good enough to become good enough, if that makes sense to you guys. I like it. At tight end, you good. He goes get Keenan Yimba from Ole Miss, solid tight end as well. Irv Smith Jr. is a dog at left tackle. Villanueva, 76 overall at left guard. Cleveland, 77 overall. Bradbury at 80 overall at center. At right guard, Mike Pouncey, 79 overall. And Brett Jones is 70. They both old heads. Brian O'Neill over here, so I like it. His line is solid. Dalvin should have 1,000 yards plus. Danielle Hunter, unstoppable. You already know what that's about. Janarius Robinson, a Florida State guy. Let's see what trait he on. You know he on trait. Star, solid player here. All right, so you got another rookie. Let me see. Justin Houston, old head. Andre Anthony, Bill Convery. Yeah, he worked out over here. They loaded at DN. Oh my God. So let me see what we gonna deal with when we get to the linebackers, because they loaded at DN. Anthony Walker, Raekwon McMillan can play. Troy Dye, all development projects, but all of them can play. Middle linebacker, Kendricks, he picked up Patty Fisher. He had a good draft. Got two bookend middle linebackers outside. Anthony Barr still a dog. And Blake Lynch won't play the field. So, yeah, I think he can do some things in that front seven. Is serious. Now, on the back end, Mike Hughes can cover at 24 years old, 83 overall. Jordan Lewis, another guy, 81 overall, can play. Jeff Gladdy, 92 speed, 92 excel, 80 overall. And he picked up Kerry Vincent, the speedster. He picked up Ambry Thomas. And these two guys are good rookies, and they can cover. So you're looking at one guy with 83 press, 75 man, 75 zone, and Ambry Thomas. And then Kerry Vincent is the speed guy with 70 man, 74, and 79 press. They can play right now. I like them. I like his corners. Harrison Smith, X Factor. Marcus Murphy, picked them up out of free agency. Solid. And strong safety, Bubba Bolden. This guy got Bubba Bolden over here too. Carl Joseph. This team is loaded, especially on defense. They all over the place, loaded on defense. I like it. I like what he did in this draft. I see a B+ written all over this roster. Yes, I see a B+ written all over this roster. That's what happened with the draft class, man. These guys did a good job in the draft. Now let's check out what's going on around the league right now. In week 1. Week 1 of the NFL, this is what happens in week 1. As you can see, the top quarterbacks of passing yards today was Deshaun Watson, 428 yards passing. He had 25 for 31, 7 touchdowns, 80%. Jamie Newman, a rookie, comes in and plays the Giants, and he goes 3 for 8, 386 yards. He was 15 for 16, 5 touchdowns, 93%. That's a day, the best day we've seen so far. Matthew Stafford still in a loss, threw for 357. He threw 2 touchdowns and threw 5 picks. That percentage is terrible. Justin Herbert in his debut, 346 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, 75%. Lamar Jackson in his debut, 342 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kyler Murray, 342 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. My player Marcus Holmes, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 82%. Trevor Lawrence, 279, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 66%. Josh Allen had 2 touchdowns, but he lost 3 picks. Joe Burrow threw 5, lost. Cam Newton threw 4. So as you can see, that's what the quarterbacks did today. I'm not going to go farther. The rest of them are losers. Mostert got the most carries already, as you can see, but yards-wise, let's see what happened. Mostert had 236 yards, 8.7 yards a carry. He had rushed for 4 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, 179, 9.4 and 2 touchdowns. Breida had in a losing effort, 178, 2 touchdowns. AI, Anthony Israel, 9 carries, 127, average 14.1 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. He's been busy. Najee Harris, 22 carries, 118 yards, 5.4, and a touchdown. Travis Etienne, 25 carries, 115, 4.6, and a touchdown, and he got busy out the backfield. Michael Carter comes in half the game, 12 carries, 112, 9.3, and a touchdown. Cam Akers, 15 rushes for 106 and a TD. And another 100-yard running back was Matt Colborn with 2. Matt Colborn II with 10 carries, 10 touchdowns. 10 carries, 100 yards, 10 yards a carry, 1 touchdown. And the receiving game, who caught the ball the most? DeAndre Hopkins. Boone told us he was going to do some special shit with him. 12 catches, 174. And then we had 10, 10, and a bunch of 9 and 8. So that's that. Let's look at the yards, though. Who got busy? 188, DJ Chark in a losing effort, still scored 2 touchdowns. D-Hop had 4 on the day. Devontae Smith had 3 on the day. George Kittle at the tight end position had 6 catches for 153 yards. Another tight end, Gerald Everett, had 151 and 3 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, not only did he rush for 100 yards, he had 4 catches for 149 out the backfield with 2 touchdowns. He got busy. Busy. That's rookie to me. Besides the quarterback over here, we might got 2 rookies of the week. Well, hey rookies, they are hey rookie moments. I can't wait to pop that video out. Andy Isabella, 3 catches for 137 over here. Hollywood Brown had 134 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams got busy with 120. Akers out the backfield. He did it in the run game and in the passing game, 119. Brandon Cooks had 118. John Ross, 116 in loser effort. Anthony Schwartz, 11. He had 3 catches for 111 yards. Looked like he averaged the most, 37 yards a catch and a touchdown. Lockett got busy. Ruggs got busy. Juju Smith did okay today, too. So that's that. When you look at the touchdowns as receivers today, as you can see, we had 1 with 4 and 2 with 3. Chris Godwin got busy today as well. Defensively, who's tackling, who's doing the most, who's doing what? Jabril Peppers had 12, Rashaan Evans had 11, and then we had a bunch of 9s going on down. Let's look at tackle for losses. Who got in the backfield the most? Looked like Jabril Peppers did it, 3. Farkas, 3. Jalen Smith had 3. Then Aaron Herrera, the my player, and Jalen Ruffin both had 2 coming out on the back end. Now, who got to the quarterback the most? Montez Sweat, 2. Parsons, 2. Jason Uwa from Ravens had 2. Leonard had 2. Preston Smith had 2. And Carlos Basham had 2. Solid. INTs, who got it? Let's see. Dunbar had 2. Brian Mills had 2. Sean Price had 2. Carlson for the Texans had 2. And Hussein Brewer, the my player, had 2. That's what we look like right now, fellas. All right, so as we check on these games and see who did what, where, when, and how to get to week 2, time to get busy here. All right, they in the middle of their game. I wonder who got that broadcast up. Let's take a look at it. Let's go find him. If we can find it, so I can tell y'all the score. Ashawn, he got it up.
Actually, you didn't bring it back there. Me and Jalen.
They rocking 20-27. Look like they on headset together out there in Demon Time World.
That's why your ass ain't played Warzone.
There we go. All right, so in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left, the Seahawks are up 27-20 on the Carolina Panthers right now. They rocking. I'd love to see what's going on. To give y'all a little feedback of what's going on. 2:53. Seahawks got the ball. 3rd and inches right here. It's a big stop for Panthers, and nobody's there to stop Brown, the my player. In the game, homeboy. So they got the first. I'll make you fumble there. They got to get him off the field right now. 2 minutes at the 2 minute mark coming up. They got to get the Seahawks off the field right now. Seahawks got the ball. Panthers down by 7. Seahawks driving right now. They on the 49-yard line. Their own 49-yard line. He killing him with drags and crossing routes the whole entire drive. Same route concepts too. When are these guys going to learn? Another first down, 9-yard gain. 1:31 on the play clock. And he disrespectful because he's not even running the ball to get out of there. He's throwing the ball. Same drag all game. I mean, I've seen this same drag 7 straight times since I turned the game on. Jesus Christ. What are you going to do to stop the drag? He's in field goal range now. He still ain't run the ball. Straight throwing the ball. Drag. Nothing you. I just don't get it. How can't make an adjustment to stop a drag? Like sometimes it's hard. I get it because I used to struggle with that shit a lot. But he's just sitting there taking it right now. He just throwing 8-yard passes, 2-yard drags, going for 8 yards every time. All right, so that's that, man. We're going to catch these guys on the rebound. I wish you would drag me to death. You're going to lose by 60. Flat out. All right, so that game's almost done with. It's under a minute. Under 2 minutes right now. Let me take y'all into some of these games of the day. Here we go. Let's get busy. Is Hitter still around? What happened week 1, man? We got to find it. You know I got to get my shit right. Where we going? There we go. Because I'm not dumb, I know. Let the phone feel to make your body.
Either Little Vixen Fashion Store or their listening devices paid for by the French government to spy on me during breakfast. I know you can hear me.
Alright, so let me scroll out and come right back in. It looks like this game is over. Yep, 20-27. That's the end of that game. That game's over right now. Alright, here we go, man. Let's take a deep dive into it. Alright, week 1, first game. Jets versus Saints, man. Saints travel to the Meadowlands in New Jersey. When it comes down to the come down, 356 yards total offense to 361, 121 in the rushing game, 73 for the Jets, 235 in the passing game, 288 for the Jets, 17 first down to 14. It was kind of even there, 406 total yards to 433. Both of them had one turnover. It came down to a field goal, and that wins the ball game. Simple as that. 3 red zone touchdowns to 2. Time of possession was even, damn near across the board. That's how it went. We already know that my player went off today. 140.2 rate and 296, 3 touchdowns and a pick. And rookie, hey rookie, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 15 yards a catch. Simple as that. My boy Kendall had a touchdown as well. 2 catches for 20 and a TD. That's what it did. That's what it do. Simple as that. Kittles did his thing in the trade. Great trade. And Akers scored out the backfield. Jets, 24. Jets. Steelers, Packers, man. Here we go. Box score, 259, 470. 57 yards in the rushing game, 172 there. 298 in the passing game, 202. 14 to 11 first downs. Total yards 497 to 357. The turnovers was 4-2. This is the reason why this game was lost by the Steelers. They turned the ball over 4 times. Simple as that. Time of possession 15-25 to 12-35. Who did what? Aaron Rodgers 202. No touchdowns, no picks. Kyle Trask threw 4. In the run game, you had an unknown running back with 10 carries for 100 yards and a touchdown. A.J. Dillon also contributed with 9 carries, 65 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's your ball game. Simple as that. Eagles, Falcons, not playing, not waiting on that game. Dolphins, Texans, 30-62. Like I said, this game went back and forth all the way into the fourth quarter. The Houston went crazy in the fourth quarter, 27 points there. The quarterback went off. Deshaun Watson, 428 yards, 7 touchdown passes. Need I say any more? On the flip end, Tua threw 6 picks. Simple as that. Can't win a game that way. Bills, Colts, 10-point game, 34-24. Dig into the box score, 246 to 272, 32 rushing yards to 9. Can't get it done that way. 214 to 182. Bottom line, a run game was the difference in this game. 292 total yards to 270. And then the Bills turned the ball over 4 times. Simple as that. You can't turn the ball over like that. Think something's going to change. Who did what over here? Allen threw 3 picks, so did Eason. He didn't even play Wentz. Jonathan Taylor did have 2 touchdowns in this ball game. Kenny Gainwell got shut. Got to get him going. You got a top running back. No way you can not get him going. Let's slide over here to Baltimore and see what happened in this score. In the lab. 488 total yards, 293. 67 rushing yards to 151. 337 pass yards to 226. 14 first downs for the Patriots, 11 for the Ravens. And when you look at it, 5 turnovers to 2 in this game. That's what it came down to. Time of possession, we had the ball for 8 minutes. He had it for damn near 20. So at the end of the day, in a 28-minute game, we playing 7-minute quarters. 28 minutes, this guy had the ball for 20. He literally gave me 8 minutes, the ball for 8 minutes, and I put up 56 points on him. So it's a difference with these guys. I'm an animal. You got to know that. I'm a dog. I don't care. I had to deal with that shit with Albert keeping the ball for damn near the whole game. How can you hold the ball for 20 minutes in a 28-minute game? I just don't get it. What are you doing to make you hold the ball? Some would say it's my fault for not getting him off the field. But at the end of the day, 56-10, you already know how it went. Cam Newton, 241 yards. He threw 4 picks. Lamar went crazy. 342, 4 touchdowns, and 1 pick in the game. We go look at the Israel, 9 carries, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. He touched the ball 9 times and went burgers. You know what I'm talking about? He was activated. Hey, rookie. Hey, rookie. Hey, rookie. Hey, rookie. Swartz got busy, the number 8 pick in the draft. 3 catches for 111 yards and a touchdown. But your boy Hollywood did the most. He had a touchdown with 134 yards. Hey, rookie. Jalen Waddle had 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. And then in the board down here, Jalen Darden also had a touchdown in this game. But to me, who was out there putting in work, right now you're going to give it to 2 people. My defensive end, Jason Uwa, had 2 sacks in this game. That was a big-time rookie plan. And then Sean Price played DN, but playing outside linebacker for us because we are weak at outside linebacker. He had 2 INTs. That changes the game. Simple as that. Keep it going. Giants, Cowboys. We told y'all what happened over here. Box score, 497 to 292. 115 in the run game to 184. 382 in the pass game to 108. Go down here. Time of possession and turnovers. Let's look at the turnovers. 1 to none. They were even with the time of possession. What this game came down to is this the best rookie quarterback's performance of the day. This is the best performance out of any quarterback of the day. 158.3, 386, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Sacked 1 time. It's that simple. Travis Etienne went the hell off. He outplayed Barkley today. I know Barkley had 19 carries for 179, 9.4 yards and 2 touchdowns. This guy did 25 carries, 115, a touchdown. He did a fumble, but he also had 100 yards out the backfield. 3 touchdowns in a day. So Travis Etienne said, I'm the best runner back in the NFC East. Simple as that. Tell me I'm not. That's all I'm saying. And keep going down here. Chargers went the hell off. Bengals played pretty solid, though, in that game, but he lost 52 to 21. Herbert, 346, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. You saw Burrow throw 5 of them things. Harris had 118 yards and a touchdown. And then that receiver, Devontae Smith, went off. 9 catches, 162, 3 touchdowns. Simple as that. John Ross got busy, went yard a couple of times, but as you can see, Devontae Smith is showing he's a Heisman for a reason. Now talking about big win by the Chargers in this game. Let's keep it moving. Let's look to see what happens with the Broncos and the Ravens. Said same, different league, different teams, different start, different outcome. Nope, same outcome. 279 in the pass game, 2 touchdowns. Garantano and his rookie debut throw 3 of them things. 2 rookies starting going up against each other. Michael Carter comes in and has 12 carries for 112. Outdoes Kamara in the backfield. Said he's not better than me. Henry Ruggs, 4 catches, 106, 26.5 yards a catch, and a touchdown. So one of those catches was a bomb, 61 yards long. See you later. Just that simple. That's how you get it done. My boy over there who ain't doing what he still do in the hard division, you heard? We come out of that, we go look at the Jags, and the Cardinals, those that are good, put up good scores, good numbers. As you can see, Boone put up 50 to 17. I already went over who did what in this game, so as we can just get to it quickly, Kyler Murray looked really good with 342, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. But the run game, Boone hasn't really ran the ball until today. 6 carries, 45 yards. Not a lot of carries, but it was productive, 7.5 yards a carry. But as you know, it was Hops that did what he had to do to win this game. 12 catches, 171, 4 touchdowns. That simple. Don't try to think Boone is not Boone. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a Wildcat. He still can throw the ball. Everybody said he couldn't do it with D-Hop, and all he doing is proving that shit. That's all I'm going to say. You can't talk shit to a person that goes out there and dick ride and do what he got to do to make his narrative fit. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he did. Now, let's get down to the get down. Who else I ain't talking about right now? We already said that. We already said that. We already said that. We already said that. But we got to the Lions and the 49ers. As you can see, Justin Fields' debut. You got to sit here and talk about my boy Fields. 85.4, not bad for a rookie. 210. 1 touchdown. He did throw 2 picks. He did have 2 rushing touchdowns. But Raheem Mostert was the guy today. 27 carries, 236 yards, 8.7, 4 touchdowns. The problem is on defense, you got the Bosa brothers, and they going to make calls hell for you. Nick Bosa with a sack. Did we throw the 2 picks? Yeah. Richard LeCounte the third. And Travarius Moore as safeties picking the ball off. Justin Fields didn't get a dub. Didn't look bad, though, in that loss right there. Mostert looked like he's going to be the best running back in the league until somebody shows us otherwise. Titans, Rams, 21-17, close game. 245 to 259 in total yards. 60 rushing yards to 130. Rams, 185. Offensive passing yards to 129. 15 first downs. Rams, 8 for the Titans as we get down to it. 3 turnovers apiece, both of them. Who did what in this game? Tannehill. Both the quarterbacks look like shit. Elliott did get the ball 25 times for 3.8 yards a carry. That's not going to cut it. 95 yards. Derrick Henry had 9 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. In the receiving game, you had Carlos Passos, the my player, 2 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown. Game on. That's how it go. Now we coming up out of here. Let's turn injuries off. Everything's set. We ready to go to week 2. You already know how we do. Settings. Make sure I turn them injuries right back on. Get my checklist one more time. Go back to the schedule. Get my checklist. Chiefs, Browns. Hold on. First of all, we're not waiting on nobody, right?